Hello guys, Epixelad here, and today I'm going to be doing a fact dime again. And today I'll pick that. Wow, I messed up there. Today's topic is cool video game facts. So let's start, and I'm going to go very fast. I'm not even going to say fact numbers. I'm just going to start going off the facts. The Sega Dreamcast was the first console to implement online play over the phone line, calling the system SegaNet. The Microsoft Xbox was the first video game system to provide full support for HDTV. Popular Science recognized the Sega Dreamcast as one of the most important and innovative products of 1999. The Megavex Audacity, released in 1972, contained 40 transistors and no microprocessor. The Pentium 4 microprocessor contains 42 million transistors on the chip itself. The PlayStation 2 was the first system to have graphical capability better than the leading edge personal computer at the time of its release. The Nintendo 64 marked at the first time of the computer graphics workstation manufacturer Silicon Graphics Inc. (SGI) developed game hardware technology. While the original Atari football game was the first created in 1973, it wasn't released until 1978. It was delayed because the game couldn't scroll the screen. Players couldn't be moved beyond the area shown on the monitor. When the game was finally released, it became the first game to utilize scrolling, a key part of the mini games today. The Atari Pong video game console was the number one selling item of the holiday seasons in 1975. The first console to have games available in the form of an add-on cartridge was the Fairchild Channel F console, introduced in August 1976. Okay, the PlayStation was the first. The PlayStation 2 was the first. The PlayStation 2 was the first video game system to use DVD technology. On the original Megavex Audacity, players had to keep the score themselves because the machine couldn't do it itself. The Nintendo GameCube proprietary disc held 1.5 gigabytes of data, 190 times more than what a Nintendo 64 game cartridge could hold. On the market from 1991 till 2004, the SNK Neo Geo AES has tied the Atari 2600 1977 to 1990 as the longest supported game console in history. The Sega Genesis featured a version of the same Motorola processor that powered the original Apple Macintosh computer. Mattle's Intellivision system, introduced in 1980, featured an add-on called Play Cable, which delivered games by cable TV. Nintendo's Game Boy was the most successful game system ever, which I can agree with more than 100 million units sold worldwide. The word Atari comes from the ancient Japanese games of Go and means you are about to be engulfed. Technically, it is the word used by a player informed to his opponent that he is about to lose, similar to check in chess. In 1980s, a service called GameLine allowed users to download games to their Atari 2600 over regular phone lines. It was not a success, but did form part of the foundation for America's Online, the world's largest internet provider. The first color portable video game system was the Atari Lynx, introduced in 1989 and priced at $149. Introduced in 1993, the 3DO was the first video game system to be based entirely on CD technology. The Sony PlayStation was originally intended as a CD add-on to the Super Nintendo. When licensing problems and other issues arose, Sony decided to develop the PlayStation as the machine of its own. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed that, see you next time. Epic Salad out.